Good morning. One of the fascinating things about being a paramedic, especially a 911 paramedic, is there's always a lot of blood. And I don't like blood. Blood's a bad thing, especially if it's on the ground. I remember one time a partner in front of me, we was going to a stabbing at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I said, "John, look out." And I could smell beer and blood mix in the air. And we was walking into this trailer, and it wasn't a trailer, it was a shack in West Virginia, and he slipped and fell in a blood beer mix. I forgot all about this till I just started thinking about this. And he fell backwards and landed in a beer blood mix of blood. And he was covered from the back of his head down to the back of his boots. And he was supervisor, and he was in a white shirt. No good. So I picked him up, and we went on in. I was EMT, by the way. We went on in, and we walked into this kitchen area, and there's a lady standing over here, it don't matter, or sitting in a chair smoking a cigarette. Marlboro Light 100 or a Virginia Slim, don't matter. And there's 3 cops over there in the corner, and there's one cop holding for dear life pressure on this guy's chest, and blood is squirting through his fingers, and it's going 6 feet across the room, literally 6 feet across the room. So we run over there as fast as we could, and she's smoking that cigarette, and we put pressure as much as we could on. This was before people was wearing gloves too, by the way. I know. Anyhow, we might have had gloves on. I can't remember. Yeah, we had gloves on. And so we had to call for another truck. And we get another truck there, and so there is 4 of us holding all the pressure we can on this guy's chest. 4 of us. She's still smoking a damn cigarette. And I said, one of the cops, I was a cigarette smoker. I smoked cigarettes for longer than most of you folks been alive, 45 years. I said, "Can you all please get her out of here?" Well, I don't know what the hell happened, but she stabbed him in the chest right here. There's a clavicle or a clavicle or a collarbone, as regular people call it. And there's a big artery that goes up underneath there. It's called a subclavicle artery. Well, she stabbed him in the chest right here on the opposite side of the heart. Heart's over here. So she didn't try and kill him, but she tried and fucking kill him. Excuse me. She tried and killed him and nicked that artery. Blood all over the place. Squirting. It took 4 of us and that cop who was holding to begin with, driving the ambulance, or as they say in East Point, Georgia, the ambulance, to save his life. The cop pulled it out. Don't never pull anything out. But we saved his life, and that was a very traumatic experience. It wasn't cool for anybody. Stabbings are never cool. Ever. For anybody involved. You might hear me say, "Oh, that was a cool call," when a guy got his arm degloved. Excuse me. A woman got her arm degloved. Degloving means to take all the skin off of it. In the parking lot of a dollar store. That was cool. There was no blood and she didn't feel anything. But stabbings to the chest suck. Thank y'all for watching. I'll think about what I was going to post earlier, but right now it's that guy got stabbed.